Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good Thursday morning. May 12th. I believe it's May 12th. It is May 12th. Good morning. Welcome to the Astute Tourist live stream. We come live to you every day, typically at 6:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This morning we're on a little early because we're going to do a raid later at 6:45. We're going to go over to Call Me V's channel and give her Thursday morning live stream raid. For all of those that are coming in, when we're getting ready to go, we're going to head over that way. So I want to thank you all for joining us here today. Whether you're coming into the live stream or you're viewing us on the replay, we're glad you came in. I got my coffee. Molly's here at my feet at the floor. I got my Astute Tourist coffee mug, which is damn hot. It is hot this morning. I have put the link up in the chat. If anybody wants to come in and come up on the panel live, we'd appreciate it. It's always having fun. More of you come in and get into the panel and talk with us. It's good fun. So if you're so inclined, please do. So what's going on today? Today is Thursday morning. We're going to have summer-like temperatures today. They're telling us it's going to be in the low to mid 80 degrees today by the end of, or at the high today. Right now, it's actually warm out. When I say warm, it's probably in the mid to low 50s degrees Fahrenheit, that is. Here in the United States, we use the Fahrenheit, not centigrade or Celsius, like some of our friends around the rest of the world. I know when I talk to V, she talks to me in Celsius, and we have to kind of typically convert the Celsius to Fahrenheit, so I can understand or compare what the temperatures are. But yeah, today is Thursday. It's another work day for me. I try to leave here by 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and get to work and get started in my day. And I work till around 4 o'clock. Yesterday was a fairly busy day. I'm working on a case, so I'm a fire investigator, so I do work on different cases, and it's been a busy week with that. The crews have been busy. A lot of calls this week so far. In fact, they just went out on a call a few minutes ago. Lots of medical calls, EMS calls. So what's going on in your world today? So I got hit up by a sponsor recently. Has anybody had any experience with sponsors asking you to do business with them? I just got an email yesterday. I'm not going to say who it is, but it's a sponsor, and I have zero experience with that. So it's kind of exciting. I don't know if we'll be using a sponsor or not. We'll see what happens. I need to get more information on that. But I mean, having a sponsor, I think, is good. It's potentially another revenue stream, or at least you can get products for review, and that was something I'd like to do. So who knows? But if you've had any experience with sponsors, let me know. Molly's right here. She's come here. Come on up. There's Molly dog. She's good morning, V. How are you? We're up early. We're gonna go over and give you a raid around 6:45. I have the link in the chat. If you want to come up, let me know. But as promised, I said I would come up early today. That way we can get over to you in time and give you a proper raid over at your channel. We were just talking about sponsors. I got hit up recently by a sponsor. I'm not going to say who it is, but if you've had oh, here's Molly. If you've had experience with any sponsors requesting to do business with them, let me know. Molly, what is it? Somebody's feeling left out today. She's feeling very left out. Doing your vocal warm-ups. Perfect. Good morning, Dawn. Hey, I'm really sorry. I was hoping to make your stream yesterday. Um, I've had an extremely busy week, and it's not done. Um, I was explaining at the beginning of the stream here this morning that part of my job is I'm a fire investigator, which is like it's like law enforcement stuff. We do a lot of investigating in that, and I've been real busy doing that. And I wanted to get on. I missed John and Nancy with Jana and Travels. I missed theirs. I missed yours. So I apologize for that. And hopefully today, which I think I'm going to have another busy day. Um, it's kind of tough some days when I have a lot of work like that. I mean, that's what they pay me to do, right? Is to work. But I do try to catch as many as I can um, when when I'm sitting at my desk and I'm just kind of working on some things. I like to put you in the background, but um, like I said, I do have the link up in the chat. If you ladies want to come up, just go ahead and click the link, and I'll put you in. If not, that's fine as well. Molly here. I don't know what's going on. She's feeling a little needy today, a little left out, I think. But I got my coffee. It's really hot. It's going to be a hot day today here in New England. It's supposed to be in the 80s, the low to mid 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is probably today will be the hottest day of the year so far. When I went down to Florida about a month ago, the temperature was in the low to mid 80s with low humidity, and it was beautiful weather. So I'm hoping that this is going to be like that. So you get lots of sponsors asking for part payment of products. There are some good ones, but they want me to endorse, but it's not good enough for off-grid, etc. Yeah, and I'm a little leery of fake ones. I mean, I did go to their website. It does look legit, although my email came up as spam. So like I said, I'm a little leery of it. I don't know if the product itself would be something that I would want to sponsor. It's a men's health related product, but I don't know if that's something we want to sponsor. I'd like to get a decent sponsor, or I'd like to do reviews on related products to the channel. You know, of course, we do obviously doing travel and that and tourism. So I would like to maybe, do reviews on, I don't know, luggage or anything that has to do with traveling, I guess. How about sponsoring a hotel? Give us some hotel rooms to go to. How fun would that be? Molly's here. She's like I said, she's a little needy. You come up anytime you would like. Like I said, the offer is always there for anybody to come up. Absolutely. I have to have exactly V. I have to have the right product from me, and I don't know if this one is it. I think it would be from the sounds of the email, it would be them giving us the product in turn to do a review and put them up on the channel. And I don't think that's the right product for us to use. I wouldn't mind. Excuse me. I wouldn't mind having them give us products to review. That'd be the payment, so to speak. But it would have to be the right one. So I don't know. So one product is for homesteaders. Many channels saying is good, but doesn't do it as they say. Yeah, I think I need to do more research. I mean, we recently got monetized, so I'm still learning about that. I know we have like all the super chat stuff done, and you can set up membership for your channel, which I haven't done yet. I've been slowly researching that stuff. So we're just getting used to being monetized. And then out of the blue, I have this company that wants to do business with us. So I do get a little leery. We've been burned before in the past, and I don't want that to happen. Not by any means. Um, but yes, yeah, and I'm glad you agree. I uh, I think we need to do stuff that's, although men's health is important, of course. We don't. We're not so much a health and fitness kind of a channel. Obviously, we do tourism and we do traveling in that. So, like I said, I'd like to do something more related to something that would be useful, for traveling, like, battery packs like this. Not a sponsor, but, these portable battery packs. These are great. I take these on all my trips. Um, and they obviously extend the life of your phones and cameras and that, so which work out well. A nice thing is that my drone, the charging pack for the drone batteries, also has USB outs on it, so that you can charge up your phones and that with it as well. That's a nice feature with that. So we'll see. We'll see what we get, but yeah, I would agree. Yep, yep. That's it. I mean, I wouldn't want to give a BS review just because they're our sponsor. I mean, I want to make sure that we give them a truthful review, just as you say, one that'll let us speak freely and do a proper review on the product. That way, um, we're giving out the right information. I would hate to give out um, the false information about something just because they're a sponsor, and um, and then have people buy it and it be a terrible product. I couldn't live with myself like that. So we do want to find the right thing that would be proper for everyone. So you talked about monetize yesterday. Was that your YouTube chat and things? I'm sorry I missed that. Um, okay, absolutely. Um, we're learning slowly. I did get everything but the membership side of it done. We turned on our super chat and super stickers and that kind of thing. Although we haven't experienced any of that yet. I have done that in some other people's chats. We've done some super chat stuff. Now and then I'll throw somebody a dollar or $5, depending on who it is. I always like to support other channels as well. Like I say, it takes a village, and we're all in this together. I find that the most support that we get are from other content creators within the YouTube community, and I find that special, and I find it uh, I just find it enlightening, and it's a great feature, actually, of being a content creator and meeting all of you folks, um, where we support each other. So I love it. Um, I should talk to Daryl at Van City Adventures. He's in British Columbia and has sponsors. Okay. Um, there are some websites I was looking at yesterday where you can. There's actual companies out there that will pick you up to review their products, and some of those seem legit. So, I mean, you don't make any money from them, but you get to review products. And I think, like Dawn was saying, that I think some of them are legit, and they let you just speak freely about the product and give an actual real review. So, but I certainly will. I'll hit up Dan. I'll send him a message. I'm sorry, Daryl, and send him a message, and maybe he can help me out. Um, yeah. So my drone, I have a DJI. It's a Mavic Mini 2, not a sponsor, but it's a great drone. You do need a mobile phone in order to or a tablet. I think you can use a tablet with it as well. But for the most part, the phone does connect to it, and it's fun, and it gives you another dynamic as far as filming goes. I've done one video. Actually, that's not true. I did two videos that have drone shots in them. One is strictly a drone video. Doesn't feature the drone, but it's called New Hampshire by Drone, and it shows some scenic views of my state using the drone. And the other one was we reviewed a RV park here in New Hampshire, and I did add some drone shots in that. Um, the drones are fun. They're a lot of fun. There's a learning curve with them, but I like mine, and I want to be able to use it more. We haven't really been able to do much so far this year. It's been cold and windy here, so, and I don't like to fly when it's windy. This one does have a gyroscope in it, so it's supposed to level off in the wind, but I'm just uh, they cost a lot of money, and I don't want to even take the chance of having it get caught in a tree or have it get lost. So um, I'm very cautious of the wind. Okay. Um, I'm not sure what you mean. Yes, on your live about 35 minutes into the chat. Oh, yesterday's live. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Um, I will go and I will review that for sure. Um, let's see. Yeah, so and that's what I'm worried about is having one come to me like they did. I mean, they hit me up and it looks legit, and they're like, "Do you want to do business with us?" And when I went to open the email, it went directly to my spam folder, and I don't know if that's an indication or not. I did go. They do have a website, um, and it, like I said, it does look legit. But even if it was legit, I'm not sure if the product itself is something for us. So um, it's just I don't think it's right for us. So we'll keep looking. I would love to have a sponsor though, or do like we said to do the product reviews. I think that would be a lot of fun. Mike flew a plane over the house. And you have video of that, but it would be great for so much footage of this whole rural region with a drone. Drones are easy in that respect. The one I have is small. It's probably with its wings out or propellers out. It's probably this big. It's not very big, maybe a foot square, and it's 4K. Um, it's easy to fly. Mine has about a 30-minute flight time, which is, I have three batteries for it. So I just keep the batteries charged up. So, I mean, potentially I have an hour and a half worth of flight time with it. And that's plenty of time, I think, to get enough footage that you want. And if you have a battery pack, like I showed you, you can, transfer the energy from that one into that. Or if you have a car, or if I'm in the RV, you can just charge them if you're close. So you can switch one out and charge it while you're using the others. I would love to bring my drone when I come. Um, it it's become an integral part of my gear wherever I go. So I have a photographer's backpack that I put all my cameras and my gear in, and the drone is definitely part of that. It comes with me everywhere. I don't use it every time. Um, when I went to Florida, I never did get the chance to use the drone. There are other things too that you have to be conscious of and cautious of, and that's depending on where you fly it. There may be restrictions due to airspace. Believe it or not. I have a app that doesn't come with it, but it's called Before You Fly, and what it does is it tells you. You'll open the app up, and with GPS, it knows where you are, and it'll tell you whether there's a restriction or not. And sometimes where there's a restriction, you can apply right on the app to get permission to fly. And I think it goes to somewhere, a local computer that's tied in with the airport. And a lot of times they'll give you permission and tell you like a height restriction. You can't go over 100 feet or don't go over 200 feet. Here in the United States, we have a 300-foot restriction typically, where at least where I am. So I'm not allowed to fly any higher than that. Although my drone certainly will go higher than that. I think I can go up to close to 500 feet with it, but um, the drone's certainly a lot of fun. Um, yeah, you're a slow learner. Well, I am too. It takes a little time. I learn by doing. So I'll take the drone outside into the driveway. We have a lot of um, we have a lot of trees here, so we need to be careful. But if you look at that video I made, the New Hampshire by drone, um, there's a couple shots that I did right over my house, um, right here in the town that I live in, and it's a beautiful scenic area. We have lakes in the right down the road, and it's pretty. And one of the shots, I think the sun was just coming up. It was sunrise when I did it. So I want to try to fly it at night when we have a full moon. This Sunday, I know we're supposed to have some sort of a strawberry moon or some sort of a eclipse or something. So that may be the time to do it. But flying at night's a whole nother animal because it has, even though it has little blinking lights on it, it would be hard to see. So it does have a homing feature so that if you come back home, it's supposed to fly right back to you and land where it took off. But I don't trust that stuff. So we have some amazing gorges to film with a drone. I bet. I watched this guy on YouTube. This guy he bought a silver mine out in California, and his channel is all about living in this ghost town that he bought. And there's no trees there, and he flies his drone everywhere. He does get it stuck on some cliffs at times, but he's been lucky enough where he could get to it and find it. But there's not a lot of danger, at least like we have with all the trees and everything. And he does have gorges in that. Right? You need to learn it, and I did too. I'm still learning with it. So you edit on your laptop with Movie Maker. It's free and super easy to edit. I use Adobe Premiere Pro to do all my editing, and there's a learning curve with that. But I'm a creative geek, and I was using some others before. I've used iMovie, which is nice. In fact, iMovie was the first one that I used when we started the channel a couple of years ago. But I ended up buying the Mac, and Adobe is a good company. They make good graphic software, and I do a lot of research. And for me, Premiere Pro is the best. But there's so many out there. A lot of people have good success with the ones they use. Nothing there but Cypress flight issues, right? I'm sure there's a lot of planes in that. We have tons of trees here. I bet, V, where you're at, you probably have the same. It probably looks very similar to where I live. Lots of pine trees and hardwood trees. We have lots of oak and maple trees. I have tons of hemlock trees where I live. Tons of them. Oh, you watched that. Oh, thank you. I was lucky in the very beginning of it, where I showed there's a place here in town called Griffin Dam, and there used to be a sawmill there. This area where I live is big for lumber. It was big for lumber back in the 18th and 19th century. And I was lucky that day I was filming, I got to see those two geese with the babies swimming in the river. And that was just luck, and it was awesome for me. I loved the fact that I was able to capture that and have that on video. I mean, how lucky was that, right? V learns new things all the time, but your retention is harder though. and I'm with you, and especially um, the earlier in the day, the less retention I have for sure. Yeah, the moonlight would be kind of cool, I think, to do. I'd like to capture the moon. I've done still shots of the full moon with my camera, and it's awesome. You can see the craters up close and the mountains and the moon. A lot of detail with the camera I have, but I would like to maybe get some drone shots with the moon in the foreground or the background rather. I think it would be pretty cool, very artsy. Let's see, why isn't that coming up? There it is. You have trees and you're near a river. Yeah, we have lots of water here too. The town I live in, we have one of the biggest. It's probably the largest lake in the southern part of the state. Um, how many miles does it encompass? A lot. I forget what it is. 15, 30 miles maybe of shoreline. 30. I think that's right. I could be wrong, but um, there's a lot of water in the state of New Hampshire anyway. I live right close to a place called the Cohas Brook, which is pretty cool. Molly likes to go swimming in it, but got to go back to my vids to see that footage. Yeah, it's called New Hampshire by Drone. It's real short. It's only about 4 minutes long. We did footage from, like I said, right here in town, the Griffin Dam with the geese. I did some shots over my house, although I don't tell you that. But you'll see it when you see the sunset in it and some pictures with the lakes in the background. We did some shots up north by Lake Ossipee, which is over near the Maine border. I did some from a town that's close by, and we went up to the White Mountain National Forest up by Mount Washington. That my son and I were up there, and the day that we did, we went up on the Cannon Mountain Tramway. I did a video on that. They wouldn't let us fly the drone up there. They get a little these federal national parks. They don't allow any drone flights without a permit. But we did some drone flying outside of that within the mountains, and it was a lot of fun, and it's real pretty. Mike's channel intro is a quick bit of friend drone footage over your house. Olive Farm Retreat Cypress, in case you want to see the brief bit of footage. I would love to. What is I'm not sure I'm familiar with Mike's channel. Can you tell me what it is? You can even drop the link in the chat if you want. I would love to. I don't know if I'm subscribed to him or not, but I would love to see it. And I'm all about supporting each other too. So I would love to go on and support him and his channel, and I would love to see the drone footage. Of course, I would be remiss if I didn't, since it's only you two, but people that come back on the replay, I would be remiss if I didn't do my shameless plug for our swag. There's the link in the Chiron in the bottom. You can get coffee mugs, which is one of my favorite. We have pint glasses. You can have your favorite beverage in that. And then we have, of course, all kinds of apparel. I've shown this before. This is the Astute. This one's the long sleeve shirt. And it has the logo on the left breast and then the logo in the back with our tagline, which is "We'll see you later." I don't know if you've noticed, but at the end of every video that Colleen and I do, we always finish up with "We'll see you later." And I may even do that on our lives. I think I do it every day on our lives as well. So there's the link right down there in the Chiron. All right, V, and we'll be right over in a little while. Let's see, what time is it? It is 6:39, so we get about 6 minutes away, and we'll go over to V's channel. We're going to give her a raid, and yeah, hashtag swag, right? um, hey, look, we have to support the channel too, right? And this is how we do it. I mean, this is not the main reason that I have a channel. It's because I like to share my experiences, and I'm a creative guy, being a musician. I used to write and record music, and now I film and edit videos. And it's something I like to do, but you know, maybe having a little bit of a revenue stream coming in to help support it. That way we can buy some gas, especially this year with the way that the economy is. We have several RV trips planned, and I want to be able to afford the gasoline to um, to be able to take some of the trips. So, we certainly use the money that we do make off the swag and whatnot, super chats and all of that to help support our channel. Uh, and and like I said, we also use the money at times for charity as well. Um, the biggest one right now is the Helping Hands for Cruising with Sean from Down Under Cruises. His charity that he does, and it's well deserving for the charities for folks who may not be able to afford cruising, or that may be people that are disabled and may not think they're able to go on a cruise, and he helps provide them with the means to do that. So that's something that we do support, and we always give a thumbs up and a hats off to him and his wife. And they're down in Australia. And like I've said before, one of our good friends, the Ford Man, aka Kenneth Oakes, he is going to be the first recipient, and they'll be cruising in October. That's something that we would like to maybe do, but I don't know. This is a tough year for us. We have a lot going on personally, so I don't know if we can get away or not. But you never know. We may show up and you may see us on the cruise. But yeah, Dawn, let me know what Mike's channel is. Did you tell me that already? No, let me know what his channel is, so then I can go to that and. Oh no, please don't don't get me wrong. I am not begging for money at all, and especially these days, people are definitely strapped, and we need to reserve what we have in order to eat and pay for heating and other utilities. But I'm certainly not begging for money at all. But thank you, Dawn. Thanks. Um, we we'd rather give than receive for sure. And I need to keep telling Kenny I'm going to put his care package together. I need to do that today if I get some time. I'd like to feature for him. I want to give him products that are distinctly kind of either New Hampshire or New England. We're known for our maple syrup here in this state, so there's all kinds of maple products. But there's other stuff too. Here's Molly. Molly's back. Hi, honey. Yes, hi. Molly is back. But thank you, Dawn. And I think you're awesome as well. You're all awesome. You guys are the best. Oh, it's back one message. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. What time is it? I think we're getting close to time. It is 6:44. So let's finish up here. Oh, okay. And I appreciate that. You do support me just by coming into my live streams. I don't always get a lot of people, and sometimes I don't get anybody, especially this early in the morning. And well, morning for us. I know it's afternoon for you, but I appreciate all your support. And I always finish up by saying how much I love everybody that comes in, and I love the folks that come in and support us. And that's no BS. I really do love you guys, and I appreciate everything that you do for us and all your support. And that's why I do my best to try to make it over to you when you're doing your lives and watch your videos. Some days it gets hard, of course, but we do our best, and I appreciate all the support that we get. Don't forget positive mental attitude. Always think of something positive, and it'll bring positivity back into your life. Life is too short to be negative anyway. So draw some of that positive energy towards you, and it'll definitely change your life. It has changed mine for sure. The other thing is be proud of your country, support your flag, support the troops and the veterans. Always think about those who have come before us. And Molly does too. I just love this dog so much. I just love my Molly. So I think with that, let's head on over to Call Me V's channel. We're going to do a astute tourist raid. We'll head over to hers, and we'll give her a big shout out right now. Hi, Paul. We're getting ready to go over to Call Me V's. So why don't you meet us over there? We're going to do an astute tourist raid. I don't have the link offhand to put up, but I think we're all familiar with V's channel. We're going to head over there. We're going to give her a raid, and we're going to help her out on her morning stream. So I really appreciate you guys coming in. When I say I love you, I do. I want to wish you all peace. Big, deep love from deep down in my heart. I miss you all. I'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll be back here. I may even do my live stream from Tiki Jim's Dockside Tiki Bar, which will be interesting to do. Although we won't be drinking in the morning, but we'll be live from the bar. So I think that's what we're going to do for Friday morning, live from Tiki Jim's. So let's head on over to V's now. We'll give her a big astute tourist shout out and a big astute tourist raid. So thank you guys for coming in. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys. I'll see you over at V's. If I can get my my mouse to work. There we go.